What's up, y'all? I'm L'Oreal.
Yeah, it's wax.
And no matter how you feel about politics, we need to talk about what's going on. So Trump lied for weeks about the dangers of coronavirus,
That's what he do.
leading to a massive outbreak and the worst unemployment crisis in a generation. He did all this to protect the stock market. Are you surprised, Wax?
Hell no, one of his babies. You know what he do.
Yeah, he knows how to manipulate things. So make sure you go to nextgenamerica.org/bully, BULLY, and let's pledge to vote Trump out for everything that he's done. Now, this is paid for by Next Gen Climate Action Committee, nextgenamerica.org, and not authorized by any candidates or candidates committee.
Nice.
But I'm still, leaning Joe Biden, obviously. There's no more to lean.
Okay.
I mean, now
anybody
that
but Trump at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying?
Anybody but Kanye, like.
So hold on. So would you?
All right, wait.
Kanye?
It's Bully and the Beast podcast.
You.
What's up, y'all? What's going on? We had to jump right into it because you already know it's been a crazy week.
Yeah.
Crazy weekend. What was you about to say about Kanye though?
I'm saying, okay, with it's Kanye and Trump, who are we voting for? Same person?
Yeah, pretty much. One thing I like that 50 Cent, he made a really good point. He was like, man, how the fuck this nigga gonna say he don't fuck with Trump and Trump just gave him $2 million for Yeezy. He got a the PPP fund. What is it called? The program protection, payroll protection, whatever. But it's for supposed to be for small businesses.
Okay.
And Yeezy, the company, got $2 million towards that to pay employees. Now there's businesses out there, like I know people personally that have businesses that even we all deal with that couldn't get a PPP fund.
I got nothing, bro.
Yeah, nothing. It's just so crazy to me. And I'm just like, but Yeezy got it because they're struggling so much over there, the $1 billion man. But companies are different than the person, obviously. But I guess, first of all, Yeezys cost too much to be needing a bailout.
That's what I'm saying. I've seen too many people on it. I seen a dude playing basketball the other day on Yeezys. I'm like, are they made for basketball too?
Now that's when you trying to stun on niggas.
That's what I'm about to say. He's trying to stun on niggas. I play ball in my Yeezys.
I got one pair that they probably one of the most expensive pair because it go up after a few months, and you can't get them and say you got a fresh pair, you can sell them shits for $1,000.
Come on. So you tell me all I gotta do is snatch the Yeezys off people's feet and
let me tell you, I'll be dancing in the rain with these motherfuckers. I got some Yeezys I forgot I had, but the thing about them is it's like this. You don't make a lot of sneakers. You only make a little bit. So it's and then you charge a lot and people could barely get them. If you made more sneakers, then you probably wouldn't need a bailout. But Kanye's crazy anyway. Literally, that's not a good, I'm not making fun of him, but kinda. More so in the sense that he hired 160 something people to
that's where the $2 million came off.
I'm talking about as part of his election. He hired all these people.
A cabinet. He ordered a cabinet.
Yeah, he ordered a
Home Depot.
From Wayfair. She had a whole girl in it. But anyway, but he hired all these people for his political campaign and never even registered to even be in the running to be president. All
right, but for real though, if we sit there and vote say if Kanye was coming, and I ain't gonna lie to you, if it's against Kanye and Trump, I am going to go for Kanye. I think that his church stuff that he's doing would do a lot more better. I think that what Trump is doing is all that hate and all that type of stuff. I think what Kanye doing at church and probably have every Saturday and Sunday, everybody got to go to church or something like that. I think Kanye would do that other than having all these white guys going around here killing and hanging and stuff like that. I think that got a lot to do with Trump.
Well, he did just have a mental breakdown the other day, and TMZ was reporting that his family was worried and stuff like that. But I think Kanye that snatched the award away from Taylor Swift, Kanye, would I let him be the president? Yes. Fuck yeah. I would vote for that nigga twice. Yes. But Kanye Kardashian? No.
Kanye, Bush don't care about black people. Vote all day.
Oh, yeah. He got my vote. I'll be out in the streets handing out votes.
Early, I had it signed up.
Vote West.
Go
whatever.
West.
Yeah, but now it's like a joke. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah,
you know that he then lost it. I don't know, something with that family. One nigga turned into a woman, another
Odom out
nigga is
here
no
getting his
longer here.
pubes done. You know what I'm
Huh?
saying? You see Odom
OJ
out here.
killed somebody. She fucked him too.
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
Like,
whoa, whoa. Oh,
I'm
yeah.
talking about the mom. I'm saying
Yeah,
the
the
whole
mom did.
family.
Okay,
Something
so
is
the
just
whole
not.
Kardashian is just, you think it's like poison?
What happened to Chris Humphries? They got rid of him. Like, it's just like that
Damn,
family,
right.
you gotta watch them. But anyway, we're gonna get into voicemails. Did you go to jail this week, Wax, or are you okay?
No, I actually went to therapy. I
What?
did. That's why I'm late right now. I apologize. My first time ever
Take your
going to
time.
therapy.
Take your time.
Don't make it seem like I'm back in therapy, Lorel. Leave me alone.
What? I'm saying you need it.
Yeah, I thought that therapy was just nosy ass motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Nosy people who just want to be in everybody else's business. And
Like
it
the
was,
Ozarks.
yeah, and it's not even that bad. It's like I just went there and we just talked about really nothing at the end of the day. But it was just like, do I feel relieved? Do I feel like I got something off me, even though I thought that I could talk to y'all? And it's like therapy to me too. It got its own little something with it. You know what I'm saying? Like I could go on a basketball court and play basketball all day by myself and shoot around. But when I'm playing a game, I'm doing the exact same thing, but it's just like, it's just a different mindset, just like something different. You know what I'm saying? It's not no shadow
also
boxing.
they're trained to bring certain stuff out of you. So it's made to feel like you're just in regular conversation, but then you end up really, getting some things out of you. Are you in like couples therapy or just
Yes, I was in
therapy?
couples therapy. So Shorty came with me and it was like, it's not that we're going through so much, but it's just like, we're trying to build. And as you build up, you want to sit there,
I almost do not even, can you put Wax on the phone?
See, the thing is like she is the therapist is just like, I'm always, one thing I always say is shut up to always tell my shorty shut up, that you talk too much. I think women talk too much, and it's like my problem is she think I'm sexy.
That was last week. That's what we was talking about.
I don't.
You don't remember we talked about that last week, and I said, "Nigga, you talk too much," and we was going back and forth. Yeah. Okay. Go ahead.
But
okay.
so she like,
he needed the therapist to tell him, but when I said it,
no, I talked to the therapist too. I said, listen, I only go to where she's at. You know what I'm saying? I only go see my shorty problem is when I say duck, she like, why do I need to duck? Bow, bow, bow. You got shot. That's why you should have did it. And that's what I'm trying to tell the therapist. It's not that we got so much problems. It's like certain things I tell her to do is like, don't tell me to do that, or bullheadedness is like, damn, I'm your partner. I'm supposed to try to get you to, if anything I tell you to do is not going to be bad.
Right.
So I don't, and so I went
This is crazy. Like, yeah. Can you believe who we're talking to right now?
Yeah.
Take that. But what you're saying is exactly what my dude is saying all the time.
I'm sure.
Both y'all are Virgos. Shut up. Both y'all are Virgos. Me and Carla are Tauruses. So
Jesus Lord. Bullheaded. That's what I'm saying. So it's so much
double weddings.
I'm like, yo, only thing you gotta do is shut up. She like, you don't listen to me and you tell me what to do. It's not I tell you what to do. It's like, if I'm your partner, we playing basketball and I be like, run. You don't be like, why? No, man, go catch the motherfucking ball. You know
how you say it, why?
So it's like, it's on a seat. It's on a seat in the truck. And I'm like, that's all you have to do. If I'm on the other side of you and we are partners, if my partner say, yo, run, I'ma run. And my partner say, duck, I'm like, yo, nigga, why? You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. He like, why? And stand up even higher. You know you got to tell me the reason.
It's like
why.
Challenging, like instead of like working together.
And there you go. And working together is partnership. And that's something that she had to work on. And me, she's telling me I have to know how to talk to her. Even though you say duck, like, baby, you should duck right now because
you're like, bitch, duck. That's not not gonna make you duck. Yeah.
No, well, shit, you got
that's
shot.
Gonna make you punch you. Now you should have ducked.
Well, get shot, and I shouldn't say, well, get shot because that's my partner and I'm gonna lose if she lose. But it's like, yo, please listen to me. So we kind of got to a middle ground to where she like, you know what? When you say duck, and if I get fucked up, I'm coming to fuck you up. And I'm saying, Paul,
now that makes okay, that's cool.
I'm down with that. So we had to have a therapist to fucking tell us this for fucking 2 hours.
Yeah, you do sometimes. Because sometimes you got to have somebody that's like in the middle that, you know, can just pretty much see outside of what you guys are seeing. Because you're inside your own mind and how you feel and what you're thinking, but you're not really thinking about the other person. Like, I really feel like we need co-host therapy. And I just feel like I've been so abused by you, even though people don't understand. They try to say it's me that does that to you. But let me explain something to you. The other day, I was on Twitter and I seen Joe Buttons write, "Oh, now it's time for crab legs." So I reposted it and I'm like, yeah, me too. I'm like, wait a minute, if you're talking about crab legs. So everybody is like, what the fuck is wrong? What else would he be talking about? I'm like, you don't know. And then somebody came to my defense and was like, you don't know wax. That's what the problem is. She scorned in her mind because certain things, didn't you say? And I think he actually even gave him an episode to listen to where you referred to crab legs
as good pussy.
Yes. So when he said that, I was like, thank you. I knew I wasn't crazy. It's actually abuse from wax. Just like putting these things in my mind, and I would look at guys a certain way and I can't take them serious. Thanks to you. I feel abused.
Look at girls totally different.
Can we get the therapist on the Bully and the Beast podcast?
Yes. You know who the therapist was?
What?
Weed.
No. We need a real one because I can't live like this.
Nah, you okay.
We're gonna get a therapist, a co-host therapist.
I'm sure there's some therapists that listen to us. We got to, like, somebody call in, y'all holler at us, you know what I'm saying? Just be like, just ask us if we could get one therapist question out of everyone, like the therapist come on real quick, boom, and just ask us one question.
Whoever's a therapist, hit us up.
Yes.
A good one. If you know you ain't shit, don't fucking hit us up. If you know that your advice be wrong and shit, and like somebody might have killed themselves in the care of you, we don't want you.
And how many people that died under your watch?
We don't want you. We gotta see you.
Because L'Oreal killing herself is gonna be like.
We want to see a Carfax, okay? Like, okay, let's get into the voicemail now. You know, we give advice because we're therapists. We're hood therapists.
I'm down with that. I like that.
Like street pharmacists, we're hood therapists. So you could definitely hit us up, leave your voicemail. Sure. And the way you can do that, I don't even know if this nigga's gonna be able to help you.
Girl, listen, I got this. You gotta go to
what is it?
Fucking bullyingthebeast@gmail.com. Don't use the www.
I said a fucking voicemail, didn't I? How you gonna leave a voicemail at www?
All right, you're right. So that's 347-679-6118. Call us, tell us like what's that thing when they got
I knew
detail?
You were good for nothing.
Good job. Listen, we need detailed, very detailed, because if you leave any holes in it, we will fill them up because it gotta be something that we can work with. So
what the fuck? I'm so surprised of you.
Why?
Well, that's really for the emails, but leave details in the voicemails.
Voicemails
as well.
Too, yes, of course.
Yeah, he gets beside himself sometimes.
I hold that shit too, though.
Kick that shit.
Hey, Wax and L'Oreal. This is Guru from the podcast Real Talk with Guru. I have a dilemma.
Okay.
I have this friend that I've been friends with for over 10 years, and recently we had sex.
Nice.
And the first time we had sex, it wasn't good. So, I was rethinking things. But I decided to give him another chance, and I gave him another chance. And when I tell you that the sex was bomb as fuck, like, I've been thinking about it lately. And I don't want to overthink things because I want us to still continue to be friends. But he has 2 jobs that I'm proud of. He's working. So he doesn't have that much time to spend with me. And I understand that. I respect that. That's not the problem. The problem is that I'm not sure, like, where we stand now. And I know, like, I shouldn't have to question a man because if he was, like, that interested, he would let me know. And don't get me wrong. We talk, we text, we hang out as much as possible considering that the crisis is going on. But work has a lot to do with us not spending a lot of time, and I don't want to look into things, and because I'm head over heels already. I'm just keeping it 1,000 with you. I had a man in a long fucking time.
Hear that?
And this is my nigga. Like, we was friends, like best friends before anything.
It happens all the time.
Sex didn't come between that, and I never wanted to do. So I just need you guys' advice. I'm on drugs right now. I'm on a lot of fucking drugs right now, and
Sound like it.
I'm going crazy because I'm still on cloud 9, man, and I hate it. You get that good dick and you think about this nigga all day. Like, that's where I'm at right now. So advice will be very much appreciated. I love y'all. I love this podcast, like, with everything inside of me. I love Wax Crazy Ass so much. And L'Oreal.
Oh, why you?
Because she said, I'm a feel it. Hey, guess what? When she leave a hole, I'm a feel it. She said, L'Oreal.
Whoa. Does Carla know that?
You better not tell me. She said, L'Oreal, you ain't shit. But
That's
one thing I
she
gotta
was gonna
tell
say
her.
Something really nice, I could tell.
No, she wasn't.
Yeah, she was. It's all right.
I'm gonna help her out.
Yeah, you help her out.
The first time the guy wasn't fucking nobody. He didn't fuck nobody the first time he came over to you. All right. The second time y'all had sex, he was fucking somebody else, and then he came to you and gave you that second nut. That's why he blew your fucking back out. So don't get all serious with this guy. Let this guy, y'all friends. You should know about this guy. That's what happened to me and Carla. Tell you the truth, we was friends and just chilling, and one day she just wanted to be nasty. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't had nothing to do with that either. Like,
was she on drugs?
She was a little bit, but she definitely like tried to come on to me because she like always like, oh, these girls are hoes and la la la, rah, rah, why they want to fuck you? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I got a little dick.
And really, she was saying that about herself.
Yeah. So
I'm a hoe. Why do I want to fuck you?
Once she motherfucking got a chance to get her claws on me, and she ain't let go yet.
So you're saying, so what's your advice? 10 years though, Wax.
I'm say 10 years. I think y'all should just continue to be friends. Y'all fucked, but he is definitely fucking somebody else. If y'all get in a relationship and you only have him fucking you, you're gonna get that whack sex again. So if you really want this guy to keep giving you that bomb sex, stay his friend so he don't mind fucking somebody else and come to you and bust your ass. But if you want that whack dick, get in a relationship with him, and then y'all friendship is gonna wither away and all that other type of shit.
Do you think his work is really a factor, or do you think that he's just using that as an excuse?
Yeah, his second job is other bitch. I mean, other beautiful princess.
Well, she knows he has 2 jobs. She knows him for 10 years. It's not like he got the job last week after he started fucking her. So I think he had these 2 jobs, crazy motherfucker. But I think all right, here's my thing. I think the total opposite. Like, don't fuck with your friend. Like, you did it now, so it's too late. I think fucking with your friend, that ain't your friend no more. Nah. Like, you don't fuck your friends. Either you are cool and really like friends with the person you're with, or because if you fuck your friends, you're fucking everybody. Like, you don't fuck your friends. You fuck who you're with. That's how I look at it, or who you're dealing with. Now, friends, you done made the shit awkward to me. Anything I could tell somebody that's my friend, I would not tell a nigga that I'm fucking with all the time. You know what I mean?
That's fucked up, L'Oreal.
I mean, not everything. Like, I wouldn't be like, oh my God, that nigga look good. That nigga look good as hell. I'm not going to say that. You get what I'm saying? Like, I would say that to my friend. Peace. Like, it's just certain things that you cross the line. So now he could play you. He could do whatever. And that's going to ruin your friendship. He's going to want to keep being friends with you.
Yes, of course. A man.
But just because y'all fuck doesn't mean that he's in love. Shit. You're in love.
Yeah, you're in love. He probably thought your pussy was whack. Was your pussy good?
When you on drugs, Joe, for real, like, you be in love with whatever is going on at the motherfucking time.
Moment, exactly.
Take that. Did they, did she say that they were best friends at all?
Yes.
Because
yes, she said they was best friends.
They were best friends, so they never flirted or not. Like, I don't know. I just feel like there's levels to friendship.
How do you just fuck somebody after 10 years after not fucking them at all, right?
Yeah, it happened, Gloria. It happened to me plenty of times.
10 years?
And I guess it was me. Like, girls only was having sex.
Was it bad timing though? But was it bad timing? Because that's
everything was bad timing.
Because I've been in situationships where we fucked and everything else, but that's my homie, that's my friend, but we couldn't be together because either
that nigga's a hoe.
We're still dealing
but this is the first time they fucked this scene. She didn't say we fucked around for 10 years.
Yeah. Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. I wonder what took them so long, because in a way, like, what made them fuck in the first place if it's been 10 years? I don't know.
And that's just weird to me. Now, if it's love and y'all are both in love, then this is a sweet story. But if you feel like he's curving you and shit like that, then it's kind of like maybe y'all were both twisted, y'all got nasty, and then maybe y'all might get nasty a couple more times, but this is not a relationship.
Yeah, slow down on the good meat. The good meat is having sex with other people. You know what I'm saying?
You know him for 10 years. What's the fucking rush now?
Oh, what time it is? Take it easy. Slow down. Talk about you want. What about him? A relationship is two.
Oh, shit.
I just came from therapy. Give me a little bit of credit.
What's the nigga name on marriage? On marriage boot camp. What's his name? Fuck. I watched that shit too.
Oh, the black guy?
Yeah, or are we gonna call him the judge? He's the judge.
It is. The relationship is Toler. And just because you liked it so much, he might not like that girl he fucked right before you better than your pussy. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times, like I had sex with girls that we was friends for a long time. And it's like.
And out of nowhere, y'all just fucked?
We just fucked and she fucked me because she was like, I know this nigga a hoe. He's safe. I know all about him. And I know I'm not going to catch feelings for him. So she shouldn't have caught feelings for him because he was cool. It was like, I used a Band-Aid. I fell on the ground. The nigga gave me a Band-Aid, or I was thirsty. The nigga gave me some water. Keep it as what it is. Stop being thirsty all the time. Or find somebody else to be thirsty with and let this nigga give you some water.
Is she being thirsty because she says she hasn't been in a relationship in a while?
That's the problem.
So obviously she's not.
Yeah, I think that's one of the key points that she told us. She said that she haven't had dick in a while. And relationship just means I ain't had dick in a while. And now the first dick
you get, you're going gung-ho. Like, you can't. You definitely in a 10-year friend. Like I said, now what? If y'all was in love, then that's different. It's totally like, okay, wow, we've been under each other's noses the whole time. That's something different. But it seems like he's curving to me. Yeah. You know, because she's giving excuses. Well, you know he got 2 jobs.
Yeah,
you know,
she already giving excuses for
he
that
got 2 jobs.
Ooh, you might have to keep her, brother.
And the dick is good, but he got 2 jobs.
He got 2 jobs.
And it's
he
like,
can't really be around because he got 2 jobs. Okay, we heard you, Miss Lady.
The president still got time to get head from a bitch with bitch with Jeffrey Epstein. And your nigga got the chance. And you know him. You know who he been fucking with for 10 years. So you even know who the bitches is that he might even be fucking with on the side.
So that's a good thing. So just take it easy. Let him continue to come on to you if he want to have sex again. But you try not to be so thirsty. I'm hearing thirst all in your motherfucking voice. You ready to get that on because you don't have no other penis. Do you have vibrators? I think for y'all to keep y'all friendship, I think you need to go buy some vibrators and stuff like that. Doc Johnson still rocking? I'm saying we could probably give our listeners a couple of choices.
My problem is too, I'm going to play devil's advocate, right? On the flip side, why she got to be thirsty? Because he decided to have sex with her as well. And then she feels something. I feel like if you wait that long to have sex with somebody, you better be in love with them. But with you like, nah, I've done that before numerous times. I've never been there. I fucked one of my friends.
Ew.
Shut up. And like, it wasn't nothing like, my friend was coming on to me. Like, and it's just like afterwards, I'm like, why the fuck did I fuck my friend?
I did the same thing too. I said, why did I just now? And I asked her, I said, why did we just do that? She's like, nigga, you. I ain't worried about you. I know I ain't gonna catch feelings off you. I know you a hoe ass.
Ew, no, I never want to fuck a friend again. Like that's.
I mean, it happened. Some happened just one time. Some happened maybe 2. Never 2 or 3. No more than 3 times. You know what I'm saying? Because that's when you become a relationship. She said y'all fucked twice. 1 bad, 1 good. Leave it alone. Like save yourself because after you do 1 bad, 1 good, he got you. You got him. Boom. Y'all stay out the way because
it should have just been bad. I feel like if it's just bad, then you stay away from the motherfucker.
Stay away, yeah. She had to go again because she ain't got no dick. If she had a vibrator and stuff like that, she could be able to maintain the other side because I don't know if it's the same thing as girls. Once a guy nut is over. I'm saying I don't want to.
I mean, most girls. I mean, women feel like that as well.
Peace.
Like not every woman, but there are women. I felt like that with excuse me. In certain situations, I felt like that before. Like it's not always like I have sex and I'm like, yes, in love and married. No.
Do y'all warm yourself up? Because it's like if I never had sex with this girl, right, and I jerk off, and I know the second I'm gonna bust her ass, So I do that, and I'll be like, I work. But sometimes if I jerk off, I might call a girl back and be like, yo, damn, I got a phone call. I ain't about it no more because I'm done.
No, yeah, I mean, there's been times where I've been drunk as fuck and like maybe hit up my ex or some shit, like, yo, whatever, and then end up masturbating or some shit, and then I'm like dubbing that nigga and he called me. Fuck yeah.
Her problem is that she been walking this whole time and she got a bike right now and she's happy. You know, fuck a car.
Somebody get her some rollerblades and she is out on niggas.
Ready. She got one of them fucking things you put your card on and you drive down the street, them little scooter shits.
Yeah.
She's happy to have something right now. And I ain't mad at her.
But you don't think, but you heard what I said on the flip side though, right? Isn't that kind of fucked up if she feels like we waited all this time to be in love? You get what I'm saying? Like 10 years, he has to be in love with me now.
No.
And it's like, you're thirsty, bitch. Like, no, he fucked her too. No, I'm saying what you're saying.
Oh, okay. I mean,
I'm being you, but I'm also saying
can she slow down? That's all I want her to do. Yeah, I know. But a man,
so why is she thirsty? What is he?
A man, a piece.
And she's a woman that wanted to fuck and wanted some dick.
So that's what I'm trying to tell her. Yeah, you got your drink of water. Hopefully you're not so thirsty no more and get out the way because you can't keep on going to that same faucet. You went to your friend's house and he gave you a cup of water. Peace. You got water at your house. So get a vibrator. Let that be the water at your house.
You never had a situation where you dealt with a girl that you were just cool with and y'all just fucked whenever y'all both was like, but y'all was in other situations and shit like that?
Yeah, that back in the day. I had this girl that was just what we only did. You know what I'm saying? We even seen each other in public and act like we never even know each other at all. You know what I'm saying?
And then link up and fuck.
And then link up and smash.
I wonder, but she's saying in love. That's not what she wants.
That she's wild. That's why I said, take it easy, Miss Lady.
Yeah, she got to chill.
Take it easy.
She got to chill. Unless he's giving you that energy, you shouldn't be giving out that energy.
Never. And that's for not just her, all other females. A guy is not going to. A guy leads off his actions. Woman leads off emotions. So a guy, when he want to be around and he want to see you again and he want to do it, he's going to make time and he's going to be there. You know what I'm saying? You're talking to somebody who had no time, and look at what I created over here. You know what I'm saying? Because I wanted to be here. I dropped multiple.
You created a pandemic?
A little bit. If you was in therapy with us, you're like, what type of fucking pandemic is this? But yeah, okay. I did. So.
All right, so we just want her to calm down. Sit that poom poom down a little bit. You got to take
vibrators.
Okay.
You must got short fingers.
A finger can't, cuddle up with you at night though either.
But that's what I'm saying. But is this the person she want to cuddle up with? It seems like he works a lot.
She does. She's in love. He's not.
Bruh.
Or he's not yet. That's not to say that he can't get there. But just because y'all known each other for a long time too, don't mean that that's a relationship. That's just something y'all built on knowing each other. But you don't just start, you're starting a relationship from day one.
Easy.
Like you might have known each other because that's what people say. Like, oh, well, we've known each other for 10 years, but we've been dating for one. Like,
yeah. No.
That happens all the time.
I know Carla for over a couple of years and then we only dated.
But you've been dating for, yeah.
So what I want her to do, and again, this is for all females, would know how to make a guy nut early so you can have bad sex so you can leave it alone. Because the only thing that got her head over heels is the good sex, not the bad sex. So
I think it's because she's comfortable with him and she just thinks like, soulmates. And it's like, that's not what it is. It's like,
what it is.
You got to start off slow, just like you would with anybody else.
Don't be like, I know you for so many years. You told me we were in a relationship for so many years.
Yeah, well, bitch, you're about to throw those years away and you keep fucking attacking, clinging. And you can't do that. You tripping.
So I want you to stay with him all day and just keep acting like you want to give him some pussy, but don't give it to him. So that's going to make us anxious. As them hours going up, our nut is going to come up and our dick even more. So once you get in that bitch, you want nut. You know what I'm saying? So I want you to. She do
gotta hang around a nigga and not fuck him though.
Yeah.
Because y'all relationship just gonna turn into fucking, and it's gonna be awkward. But that's why I said don't fuck your friends. There's too many blurred lines.
Yeah.
Like it's too weird.
Stay around him. Don't let him be able to fuck somebody else before he come to you. Stay with him all day and give him pussy at night. It's not gonna be that good. Because he's gonna be anxious. He's gonna be anxious to get that pussy. Like, damn, I come over here to fuck. And she over here 4 or 5 hours got me doing dumb shit. And it's like, now when she finally be like, come on, give me the pussy, I'm like, damn, this shit's about to come out in 2 seconds now. You know what I'm saying? But as soon as I go over there, I got my mindset. I'm already created and ready. It's like, oh,
so if a bitch give you the run around, then she wasted the good dick.
She makes it a good dick. and that's
but as soon as you come, you gonna dub her.
I'm out. I don't give a fuck.
Right.
Anymore.
So what is she supposed to do?
So this is advice for her. I want her to get that bad dick again so she get the fuck out of her brain. Because right now she's just in her head. I think it's only her, not even him all the way. So
it's some drugs, I'm telling you.
It does. Drugs definitely make sex better.
He was happy as a motherfucker. What drugs is those?
Yeah, well, he probably dropped it off at the doorstep for her. Like, hey, got a package.
He's like, let me get this ready for later.
Anonymous.
Yo, anyway, you want to leave a voicemail, you could just call the number. Wax said it earlier. So rewind and listen again if you didn't catch it.
Yeah, 347 shit.
Yeah, there you go. That's the number. 347 shit. Now we're gonna get into this email. If you want to leave an email, it's thebullyandthebeast@gmail.com. I don't have time for Wax and his antics.
I got it. Listen, I was really prepared for this one.
You started last time with www.
No, I started last with it. I said that right? I said it after I said the bullyingthebeast@gmail. But it's
okay, make sure y'all send as many details as possible. This one here doesn't look like
So I put my meat in it and put that hole in it.
Ew. This one here doesn't look like it has a lot of details. Opposed to the 8-page letters we've been getting lately, this is a mere paragraph. Hopefully, hopefully they get to the point. Okay.
Yes. Hopefully
they give us enough details, you know.
Yeah, I think we helped her though.
So I'm not going to say the name. T-Titty, you got to start just leaving the name out because I'm going to say it and then they're going to get a divorce and then we're going to get sued.
It's okay.
Okay. Hi, Wax and L'Oreal and the whole crew. Y'all dope. Yeah. Okay.
Thank you.
So, oh shit, straight to the point, huh?
Nice.
Okay, so I want to break up with my girl.
Dude.
Because she told me her period is 2 weeks late. So I told her to go see a doctor or take a pregnancy test. And she says, no, she ain't doing it. The most annoying part is she told me her period late after we just had sex. Always. I'm like, why didn't you tell me that before we did all that? She's like, it's no big deal.
Yeah.
I'm tripping or not. She's 19. I'm 19. That was pretty detailed for a paragraph.
Yeah, I ain't mad at that either. Damn, this is a situation that you have to, yeah. Young man, it's kind of your fault. And I always say, it is, because we got the gun. So everybody, the girl trapped me. Nigga, shut the fuck up. How the fucking girl gonna trap you and you got the fucking gun? You shot the motherfucking sheriff. Yeah, still, he
ain't wearing no condoms because clearly he was like, why she didn't tell me? What does it matter? You hitting the shit raw again.
You raw, nigga. Anytime you go raw, you don't mind getting this person pregnant. Every time you go raw, and listen,
future.
Yes, and the thing is, I did that, and if I would have been terrified if I got some of this motherfuckers pregnant that I smashed raw throughout my life. You know what I'm saying? So I was also a dumbass.
Especially them big fat white girls.
Easy. So young man, I understand. I'm talking through experience. I've also been through that. I had girls at that age who told me that she was pregnant. Thank God it wasn't my baby, so she was having sex with other people raw too. I guess she was going through her experience stage.
Oh, but you got a paternity test? Oh, you still don't know if that's your baby or not. You just know she was fucking everybody in the hood.
That nigga was light skinned. It ain't mine. You know what I'm
saying? Oh, nigga. You don't. It don't matter what complexion. My mother is T Diddy's complexion.
Okay. All right. What complexion your pop?
He's Spanish.
All right, then that's what it is. And me being a man, I would expect my son to be a little bit darker. If my son come out looking like Twerk,
being a man, that has nothing to do with it. You sound so fucking crazy.
No way. Y'all got to know that the female is just a shell.
That's my nigga too, right?
I got a cousin that's fucking had a baby with somebody that's your complexion, Wax. She's fucking T Diddy's complexion, and her child is my complexion. It's your genes, your genetics, your makeup. That's her fucking child. And the other child that she got with him is black as hell. Like, it's like,
you trying to say that baby could be mine?
Yeah, like he could be you. No, I'm joking. That baby could be yours. Like, period. Like,
well, that was so many years ago.
It doesn't matter about a male, like,
I think the seed is actually the male. Like when you plant, if you plant fucking tomato seed in the ground.
On the genes though. Like my mom, I think she has stronger genes than my dad because all of us look like my mom.
You know, with the look alike, it's just like certain things. I don't think that this guy was a Rottweiler. I think this guy was a Chihuahua. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not gonna put a tomato seed in the ground. And y'all the ground, y'all the nurturers, y'all are everything.
But Wax, no, that doesn't have anything to do with it.
I think the man is a seed. I think the seed come out the penis, and I think whatever the kid is going to be is going to come out of the penis. The woman is like an incubator. The woman is the ground.
Look at Michael Jackson's kids.
And not his kids, they're all adopted. Them straight white kids. Like
those are his kids.
Stop it.
Those are his kids. Google it.
Take also. I think he's also alluding to maybe she's fucking around with someone else and was already pregnant with someone else's baby. And
I think that he's just saying he's too young. I think they too young. That's why he put him on age.
How he said
he said his girl though.
He said his girl. He said that. Girl. Why didn't she tell me when I went in there before, right? Mm-hmm. So in my head, I'm like, well, maybe she's messing around with someone else and she's trying to make it seem like he's the dad.
No. I didn't get that from that.
I didn't get that this girl was loose.
Crazy.
I think it was more so the fact that he's like, why the fuck she ain't tell me? Because first of all, if this is a nigga, if she's a girl that's fucking mad different niggas, I'm not like, all right, say I'm her, right? Mm-hmm. And I'm fucking mad different niggas. I'm not about to keep these niggas updated with my cycle.
Yeah.
Like that.
You know,
like
it's 2 weeks long, late.
Not even
and all
a conversation a nigga that's just fucking wants to even talk about. Like,
no. I think her being young and them real young girls usually like around that time you have a boyfriend and stuff like that. So I think that's his baby if she's pregnant. Her telling you
I think he's just mad that she hit it.
Yeah, they're gonna do that, bro. You know what I'm saying? You can't really get mad at these girls. You can't get mad at these girls or anything that they do with their body when they're pregnant. You got to just try to support anything that they have because it's kind of really a big mental thing for them.
And you know what they doing? He doing the pull-out method. He thinking that that's gonna stop him from getting. He's like, bitch, why you didn't tell me? I would have wore a condom for one time this time because I was.
You shot the sheriff, nigga.
Listen,
you shot the sheriff.
But even if you did or didn't, you're having sex with her raw, so a baby is a possibility. The only person to be mad at is yourself. Period. You know that there could be a baby coming at any given time because you're fucking raw. Yes, that's something that she doesn't have to inform you on because you have a dick and you know that cum comes out of it and you ain't nothing to protect that.
If you be mad at yourself. Don't get mad if they bleeding. Motherfucker, you shot. You shot the gun. That motherfucker is bleeding. And don't be like, she poked a hole. Nigga, ain't your fault that somebody gave you a fucking bullet, a gun with no bullets in it. It's your fault, nigga. He
definitely needs to tell her, though, like, listen, we're in a relationship. We're in this together. Can you just be a little more honest with me about what's going on with your body when it comes to that kind of stuff? Because that would affect me as well.
But like, we talking to her, she probably be like, I wasn't sure. I don't know exactly.
That's okay. I want to know everything.
You know, these girls, man, boy.
But Jesus. You got to think about it. When it comes to a child that you two will be having to take care of, and y'all are in a relationship, I think that's fair enough to say, like, yo, if you know you missing your period or something, you can always talk to me. Let me know what's going on.
Try to say that, especially when I'm start smashing raw. Like, I mean, back in the day at 19, was I even thinking about that? I was just like, if she told me she pregnant, figure it out. I'm out. Like I was
next really time she's gonna come to you at 5 months, like, oh yeah, I forgot to tell you.
That's the fucking problem.
I missed my period like 5 times, and
oh Jesus,
I didn't come once a month, right? Because you didn't say anything last time when I didn't say anything.
Like, do certain girls get 2 periods a month?
What? Why? They got 2 vaginas?
Some do.
There's like one girl I ever heard of in life that has 2 vaginas.
Well, do she get 2 periods?
Well, she had,
well, they probably sync up. They probably sync up together.
She had 2 uteruses.
Yeah, but they probably sync up together. She's so close to herself that she fucking sync up, right?
When do you get your period? You're always around Carla.
Carla don't get periods.
So, what do you think about? So that's it. That's your advice.
Young man, you shot the sheriff, so you gotta motherfucking go to court.
No,
yeah, exactly. You gotta see. Right. You gotta go to court for fucking stealing the for killing the deputy too, until she go to the doctor. So sit back, young man, sit in your cell, in your brain cell, because basically that's where you at. You like stuck. Like, what the fuck is going on?
What should you do moving forward?
Support the girl. If that's really your girl at the end of the day, I don't care age. You can say age. But what if she's not pregnant?
Hold on now. Y'all getting beside yourself.
Talk to me.
Girl, women miss their period all the time. Like that's a common thing to miss your period a month or for it to be late a couple weeks. That's happened numerous times. That's happened to me bunch of times.
Boy, them niggas scared.
No, but it has nothing to do with a nigga. It was just my cycle. I didn't fuck anybody. It was
so do you think it's you ate a certain food? I mean, can that throw something off?
That has nothing to do with it.
With stress too.
Yeah, it could do with stress, but some people's body is just like that. It's like when the uterus sheds or whatever the fucking, I don't know, I'm not a OBGYN to break it all down to you, but when it sheds is when the blood comes out. You get what I'm saying?
Like, the dermatologist probably get mad fucking money every time y'all do it.
And some women, you might skip a month, and then the next time you get it, it's 2 weeks, some people.
Jesus Christ.
Or it'll be really heavy for a couple days than normal. Like, there's no real calendar unless you're on birth control or something like that. Like, that's the only time. So he's overreacting, but at the same time, I feel like he's super overreacting because you also knew that you had sex with her without a condom. Yes, like, what are you surprised about? Now, if I got elected for president tomorrow, that would be a shock because I'm not running. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh my God, I am? Thank you.
Yeah, you put your dick in there, Lorel.
Yeah, that's how he acted. He acted like he didn't even have sex with her and she told him that she was pregnant. You knew the consequence.
Yeah, bro. If you was there, bro, like, you just got to take that. I don't think it's going to be your last one.
What is he breaking up with her for? I'm still confused at that part.
Because
he's 19.
Or you don't want to have the responsibility because your parents probably told you, if you get somebody pregnant right now, you're going to fuck your life up. And that's what I tell mine, just to scare them to not do it. I tell them that.
I mean, that's not a lie.
But some people, it makes them better. Because I knew one of my boys, if he didn't get this girl pregnant, start having a family, and it was early. It was like 17, 18 years old. I think that saved his life, to tell you the truth.
Or he could have been a rocket scientist because he went to fucking Harvard.
Okay, respect.
You get what I'm saying? Like, you don't never know. So, but instead he had to take care of a baby. So that's just what I think. I think you're a baby yourself. 19, you got a whole life to live ahead of you.
Oh, man.
You're going to meet so many other people in life. And, just, be careful with your decisions that you're making right now is all I'm going to say.
Yeah, because look at me. I'm 36, but my first son I had at 27, 28. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not still with the mama. So you have certain stages in your life. You know what I'm saying? So if you like putting this to be a stepping stone in your life right now at 19, I think you might have did it too early. So let her do what she want to do. If she says she's going to take care of it, that might mean abortion. That might mean, I don't need you if you don't want to be around, but try to be there if you can, if that's your kid.
And if she's not pregnant, it's better to be safe moving forward if you're scared about things like this.
Yes.
So I would say protect yourself. And if you do think it's someone else's, you furthermore need to evaluate what you're doing because then you're having sex with people that you know is having sex with other people. Raw. So let's just get this together.
I can't believe
girls dip it in the bud, okay?
Do you think she ever have sex with more than one penis a year, bro? You know what I call that?
But nobody said that. But I'm just saying if that was an
option. I'm just saying if that was an option. You know, she always just say some crazy stuff. I think she's fucking the whole hood. Where you get that from?
I didn't read that part though. I really didn't see that. But if she's seen it, then somebody else might have.
Yeah, somebody else might have seen that because you know how
you know what I mean.
She seen her fucking the whole hood.
I just know that they call it doing a grown up, and if you're doing grown up things, be prepared for grown up moves and actions that you have to take for them consequences.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, now give me a second to talk about HelloFresh.
Yo.
All right, we need a second to talk about HelloFresh. So get fresh, pre-measured ingredients and mouth-watering seasonal recipes delivered right to your door with HelloFresh. We love HelloFresh, right, Wax?
I love it.
Did you make Carla cook yours? Because I know you didn't make it.
No, I actually, it's just so easy. And they got all the ingredients and everything right now. It was so easy for me to go ahead and do. So actually, I kind of fired it a little bit. I didn't even tell her it was from HelloFresh. So it was a good thing. I made her think it was all me.
And you know what's real dope about this, especially like with the pandemic and stuff going on, it's like the grocery stores have been really crazy.
Yeah.
So it's dope that you could get it delivered right to your door. And it's America's #1 meal kit. Now, HelloFresh offers so many recipes to choose from every week to help you break out your recipe rut. Now, you know you're tired of eating the same old thing.
Tired of it.
They never give the same things. They always spice it up a bit, or Italian it up a bit, or Caribbean it up a bit. They always do a lot of different flavors, and there's something for everyone, including low-calorie, vegetarian, and family-friendly recipes. So it's something for everyone. With HelloFresh, you could get dinner on the table in about 30 minutes and save up. Yeah, that's not long at all. How long did it take you? 3 hours?
It took me like about 40 minutes because
who taught you how to read?
Only because I tried to do like one, and then I was like, I want a little side dish, so I just added a couple because they got multiple things in the box. So it's like, I made the burger, and I was like,
but you're supposed to cook it all together. Don't just make it in pieces. Well, I guess it is up to you. That's why
it's up to me because you put it in the freezer. Yeah.
Right. So, okay, you'll get about save up to 28% compared to your grocery store shopping trips. That's a lot of money, especially in these times. Now, HelloFresh can also help you eat more sustainably. Their pre-portioned meal ingredients mean less prep for you and less food to waste. I hate throwing food away, especially, you know, when it's a little leftover sometimes, and you're like, damn.
I hate the leftover thing, and it's so good that you ain't going to leave none of this over.
Exactly. It's going to be delicious. So just know that they offer contactless delivery to your doorstep. So, you know, social distancing and all that. And the packaging and all that is safe. So they use... it's safe, and they use almost entirely everything used from recyclable content and recyclable materials. So I love that about them. Well, in 2019, HelloFresh donated over 2.5 million meals to charity. That's so dope. Well, this year they're stepping up their food donations because of coronavirus, obviously. So we're going to need y'all to go to HelloFresh.com/80bully and use the code 80, that's 80BULLY, to get a total of $80 off. That's a lot of money off.
Wow, that's a whole lot of money.
That's good. So you'll also get free shipping on your first box. Now, that's HelloFresh.com/80, 80BULLY, and code 80bully for the total of $80 off, including free shipping on your first box. Additional restrictions apply. Please visit HelloFresh.com for more details.
I'm gonna be my first time every week. Every week is my first time.
You're gonna make a new email every time?
Every time. I'm
different address.
I'm sorry, HelloFresh, but you know,
people like to eat.
People like to eat.
You know what else I like about them? You have the recipe, so just in case you do want to remake that, and you could go to the store. That's a little secret there. You could go to the store and get your own ingredients and make it over. But you know, don't tell HelloFresh I told you.
I ain't saying nothing.
I ain't want to gossip, so you ain't heard that from me. All right, so let's talk about this. This is like the hottest topic that has been going on this past week. Everybody has been talking about Nick Cannon. Now, he was fired from Viacom. In case some of y'all don't know, Viacom owns MTV, BET, which BET stands for Black Entertainment Television. It's owned by a white company.
It is?
But anyway, VH1, MTV, a whole bunch of companies they own, CBS. Well, he basically had, on his podcast, he had a speech. He went in on a speech. He was talking about Farrakhan. And according to the folks over at Viacom, they feel like it was very anti-Semitic. So you could check out what he had to say here.
Semitic means sensitive?
Yep, that's exactly what it means.
Wow. I'm learning Spanish.
The only way they have to rob, steal, rape, kill, and fight or flight in order to survive. Exactly. So then these people who didn't have what we had, and when I say we, I speak of the melanated people. Right. They had to be savages. They had to be barbaric. Because they're in these Nordic mountains. They're in these rough, torrential environments. So they're acting as animals. Right. So they're the ones that are actually closer to animals. They're the ones that are actually the true savages. And then they built up such this I don't want to say warrior, but they built up such this conquering, barbaric mentality. The only way they have to rob.
So basically, what they were saying, so anti-Semitic basically is hostility or prejudice against Jews. So basically, you see how we were canceling people because they said nigger or whatever. The white people done said some crazy shit on air and we canceled them. This is their retaliation.
Canceling method.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I do think he was talking about the original people, the indigenous people, and
back in the day,
yeah, basically like they would call it like some things that like Hotep would say, or like Hotep talk, or you never see the guys that's out on the street that be wearing the garments and the Israelites.
Yeah, take that. So to what my understanding is, when I first saw it, I'm like, where's kind of the lie? Yeah, but where's Jordan go? But okay,
Good shit, good shit.
But she has to actually leave. My bad.
Take a shit.
Okay. So I had an understanding where basically they're upset, or Jewish people are upset because what happened with the Holocaust and everything, that's what Hitler used kind of against them, how they have like what's that thing, the Rothschilds or whatever. Basically it was said that he has a secret bank, and and they basically reversed the psychology, saying like that's why we gotta take the Jews out, because they have all this secret power and planning, blah, blah, blah. That's why.
But Jews do have a lot of secret power.
Yeah, and it's because they stick together, though. It's because they stick together, and he's trying to tell us that they created us to be warriors, because when you come from the bottom, you got to fight from it.
They didn't create us. He's talking about God. Saying we were created.
Yes, we were created. But, let me finish. We was created because...
All I heard was they created us. I thought you were talking about Jewish people.
Okay. No way. Of course, God created us all day. They made us become this warrior, this person that come from all the way to the bottom. They gave us a fight that it made us so strong. It made us continue to keep going on. It's like, y'all mad at that? Like, if he said something wrong, I'd be like, I tell when they're wrong, regardless.
But according to, like I said, like, when I'm hearing it from the other Jewish perspective, I kind of get it by the end of the day, because we were talking about it yesterday on the Brilliant Idiots, and they were like, out behind the scenes, whatever. And he was saying like, it's basically, it's a trigger for them of just reminding them of how the Holocaust even started, basically. So
let's just be real. There's so many things that because of our situation of being the minority people or whatever the case, there's certain things that if we say them, certain things, not even just us saying them, certain things can't be said, or they don't allow certain things to be said, because it's a lot of truth to some of this.
Too much truth, and that's why I just said I ain't hear no lie.
Right. When people go back to even the Bible and talk about how Jesus died and who killed Jesus, the people that killed Jesus, and that's a touchy subject. And it's kind of like anytime you talk about things that are written in truth, is like people get scared. Now it's everything.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say, but I think also the part of like, because they don't have melanin in their skin, that's why they're savages, blah blah blah. Because
but we're thugs, and that's okay.
But and that's what, and that
we're looters, and that's okay.
But that's what they did the example of. They're like, well, you don't like when they call you thugs, blah blah blah. So it's like the reverse psychology of that.
Yeah, but people call us thugs. The president has called us thugs and looters, and he's still in office. He's not canceled. He didn't get fired.
But
he's not only that, he's committed crimes in office, and he's still walking around just like nothing's even happening.
I understand that too, but they're basically like, what I got from, especially with like talking with them, they was like, that doesn't make it right either for them to call you guys thugs either, whatever. So basically, you also make
either is right, but what he's saying is that's why the acts of savagery and stuff like that have happened. Let's be real. What happened? Like, motherfuckers was enslaved in prison and whatever the case.
Respect.
They were as well. But then if you know that you went through a certain time and period, and then other people did too, it's more of a relatable thing. But y'all know what y'all did, point blank. And when I say y'all, I mean the people, like
who did
your
it?
people.
Yes.
We know that our people at a certain point in time were slaves. We know that at a certain point in time they were kings. We know at a certain point in time, you know what your people did back to your history. You can't erase that. If somebody is saying in the Bible, we were the original people, we're the indigenous people, and then whoever came and wiped them out or tried to, where's the lie? I mean, it just is what it is.
But that's why I think though it should be a bigger discussion about because Jewish people had not necessarily similar, but similar like struggles with us, we should be working together. Why is it that and I think it's almost
but it's not a work together thing, because in the Jewish community it's only to them. They only worry about Jewish people.
Exactly.
I wish you would try to
so why are you asking for sympathy from
No, I'm not asking
not you. I'm talking about why are you asking for Nick Cannon to be understanding when you close other people and other communities out? As I said to y'all, I think I said this before, when a man came up to me inside of Juices for Life and was like, can I just he was a Jewish man, a Hasidic Jew, and he said, can I ask you, is there anybody that's employed here that is Jewish? And I said, no, I'm sorry. And he was like, okay, I'm sorry, I can't shop here.
Period. And
I could have been like, I'm offended by that. Cancel Jewish people. Huh?
We need to bring that. Like, I wish.
Right, but who would say? I didn't say cancel Jewish people because he did that to me. Like that would sound ridiculous and ignorant if I said that.
You can't do that.
But he canceled the whole entire business because there was no Jewish person there. But in rebuttal, if I be like, I have a problem with that, now I'm wrong for saying I got a problem with that. That sounds
not at
crazy.
all. Yeah, it's out of control.
That's not
and they know they're wrong. But listen, at the end of the day, Nick Cannon, you got enough bread. You could team up with Diddy. You could team up with 50. You could team up with, not 50.
Well, he lost his job. He lost his radio show. And
he could create his own.
He stayed on The Masked Singer, but it's because he apologized. Now, the only thing that throws my mind, and you got to be careful with everything you say nowadays, which is so weird because you have a First Amendment, and obviously that doesn't matter. Like, if you're saying disrespectful things, like I feel like derogatory terms and stuff like that, or threatening and hurtful things, then that's one thing. Or like kill, like telling people. Then I can understand that. Cancel the person. But like thoughts and comments or questions, and you're asking questions, I don't think that should get you canceled. But Nick Cannon, my only thing was, you said that you didn't apologize, and it was kind of like you wasn't gonna apologize. And then I guess you spoke to who you spoke to, and then you apologized. But it's just like you have people behind you, backing you. And now they look crazy because now it's like, well, we stand with Nick Cannon. Never mind, we can't stand with him because he's not standing behind what he's saying. So it's just, that's why I don't like to even back anybody. I say my own goddamn opinions and keep it pushing, because and granted, I mean, it's his career that he's worked hard for.
Do your thing. I ain't mad at that. You put yourself in that position. You want to stay there is when you want to sit there and grab all the things that you got and team up with other blacks, and let's go ahead and create something, because that platform that you have that you created, I guess you felt like you created it on theirs. You still Nick Cannon at the end of the day. You got all these people that's around you.
He could call that show something else and start it on Revolt.
2 seconds and continue to.
He could do his own network. I feel like, to be honest,
he can.
But that's not the route he's going. Because read his tweets and read what he's talking about now. He's like, I want to apologize to my Jewish brothers and sisters. Not to say that he shouldn't. If he offended them, there's nothing wrong with that. But what I think is, like, you just going too hard now. Like, he didn't apologize like 6 times in the past 2 hours. It's like, all right, you said it, nigga. Like,
for they get you. You know what I'm saying?
Like, you didn't go around chanting this quote unquote anti-Semitic stuff. So why are you chanting the apology? You said it one time. You said what you thought.
Out the way.
You were wrong, or wasn't. I don't know. I don't write the history. I don't know that much about that side of history to even. But
I know certain things he was saying. I can see that was truthful, whatever the case may be. But again, if I say something, I'm probably not going to apologize. I got other things that's probably not the money that they was giving him. But I think that Nick Cannon is in a place, and he surrounded himself around where he can still get them dollars and not have to worry about what they say. You know what I'm saying, or what they're doing. Jewish people, if you even try to come into their community, anywhere around there,
you can't even move into their community.
You can't move there. You cannot get a store, sneaker store. I don't care if they love Yeezys. Yeah, right.
They walking down the block. If they went across the street and you driving, you got to stop. I lived right in Brooklyn in Bed-Stuy, Park Slope, right there. Ain't nothing but all them Hasidic Jews right over there. All them.
And I ain't mad. I think people should adapt how they hold each other down and stuff like that.
There's nothing wrong with that.
I ain't mad at that.
No one's mad at it.
And y'all be hearing me on my other shows. I been asking for that for so long. Let's get a black house. Let's create. We have to do like they did. We could take a page out of their book. And on that side, let's go ahead and do it. But how they trying to cancel my guy?
Yeah, I don't like that.
I don't like that.
Because it's not trying to cancel. They canceled him.
They canceled him.
And it was low key, like we barely heard the story, and he was already canceled.
That's not cool, y'all. So if somebody go in there and
cancel Terry Crews.
What Terry Crews do? Oh, he sued the Jew for grabbing his meat.
He said defund Pornhub. No, sue him just because he's a coon. But cancel him because he's a coon. But yeah, he did what? He had a Jewish agent, you say?
Yeah, listen, I mean,
there's so many things with people that and from all different kind of religions and races and that fucking things that have been done wrong. Just like they said, some of them rabbis or whatever then got caught doing whatever to them little boys. But so have priests, so have like everybody got they shit with them. But like I don't know. Maybe I am ignorant to what Nick Cannon said, but I didn't see it.
Well, like Lorel, you said it earlier. You said the guy came in there and canceled the store because it was no Jews in it. You didn't mind. But if Nick Cannon's saying what he's saying, how y'all gonna cancel this man for telling the truth?
Period.
Like, y'all not going. That's kind of out of.
You think I was supposed to punch the guy in the face because he told me?
And I wouldn't even been mad if I was there and heard that. He had a black-owned
business.
I wouldn't have been mad.
It just is what it is. Like
Period.
You're not gonna support a black-owned business, but we support Jewish-owned businesses every day because they own the companies that
own the shit. They put themselves in position. That's why
it's so crazy that but that is kind of weird because it is like you come in and you're like, all right, now I own the music label that all of these black artists are going to be signed to, but I won't, and they get me all my money, but I won't shop in the store that they own.
Nope. Because he's being true to his.
Yeah, but it is crazy is all I'm saying. Like, it's just kind of like hypocritical.
Yeah, I mean, I guess the guy at the that owned the strip club is not fucking the strippers. I think he's only going home to fuck his wife. So, you know what I'm saying?
The guy that owns the strip club is definitely fucking the strippers.
But hopefully not. But what if he'd be a Jew if he just
he's fucking every stripper. Matter of fact, he's the only nigga fucking all.
He's the casting. You want to work here? Bend over. But that's what I'm saying. Like even with the Jews, is like he got a strip club, but he's not fucking the strippers. He got rappers, but he's not buying with them. You see what I'm saying? So he's not. Yeah, I got strippers and I got a bunch of nasty girls who want to give me pussy, but I'm true to my wife. I'm true to home, and that's what he's saying. I got all these rappers and I got all these people, black people, giving me money, but I'm not shopping with them. I'm true to my peoples. You know what I'm saying? I'm shopping with us. I'm bringing that money that the black people give me. I'm shopping and building my communities. I'm shopping and building mine. So we have to stop being customers and start being owners. And then we'll start putting ourselves in a better position and bring ours up like that.
But can Nick trust somebody like Diddy? Because Diddy has been ripping artists and black artists off for years as well.
I think Diddy got a little older. I think that was young Diddy. A lot of people was also doing that.
Do you? Because Danity Kane would have been like a more recent situation.
Nah, that was still. I think Diddy is still a different place, even with his shorty pass and everything. I think Diddy a different place. I think he'd be more of a businessman now.
Well, Mace was just saying last year that he still had an issue with Diddy
because he got his publishing and shit like that. Like certain things he probably not going to let go. You know what I'm saying? Because he probably owe him bread at the end of the day. So he'd be like, all right, when you pay your $2 million or whatever the case may be, I give you your publishing. But until then, this is going to pay you $2 million. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, I think Diddy's in a better place. I think a lot was happening, changed a lot of other people's minds and stuff. This COVID thing going on. But like, it's time for us, because we all sitting. Everybody ain't going to flying all around. I think we all sitting down and time to evaluate and put all of us in a better position. You know what I'm saying?
So you're Nick Cannon. Would you take less money going through Diddy to be on a black-owned network?
I wouldn't even say go to exactly Diddy.
Like say not less money, saying that Diddy, like, not to cut you off, but not saying Diddy can't afford it. But you know, MTV has been in business for
and they've been paying him about 20 a year. Yeah, they've been holding him down for sure.
You know what I mean? So that's what I mean by he can't afford the same budget as MTV. Would you still give that an opportunity?
Yes, I will, because I feel like.
So why didn't you do it before this?
Why didn't? I don't know why he didn't. I think sometimes we all got to go into the president's house. Like even when they said
I'm just asking questions. I'm not saying that's how I feel.
Yeah, respect. And I say like people got mad at Kanye, not everything he did with Trump, but I'd be like, yo, if he could get that close to Trump and try to get him to, you know, have some of our views and stuff like that, I ain't mad. People like, oh, he went to the White House. No, sometimes you got to go into that building and try to change certain things.
The belly of the beast.
You got to do it. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't mad at Nick Cannon for going to the belly of the beast and grabbing as much money, just like the Jewish guy go take the money from the rappers. I think he went inside of MTV, grab enough money you can, but I think he might have stayed there too long because his show got so big to where once you start getting 85 South and certain things like spinoffs and stuff,
yeah,
like
you should have already separated your.
I think you should start separating a little bit anyway. You see what I'm saying? Start getting them arenas yourself and start doing that yourself. You see what I'm saying?
I thought he was. I was actually shocked as fuck when he came, because even when he went there, because he's on MTV too, right? Not even MTV. Mm-hmm. So even when I seen that shit happen, I felt like he must have owned his shit. And then they always used to say he had something to do with like Nick or something. Yes. Like he was a part owner. So in my mind, I don't know why, I just thought, obviously I know these big companies ain't dumb, but I thought he owned majority of that shit enough to walk off with the motherfucker eventually.
And I'm sure his contract is still, he got to get paid up before he go out. So I don't think they're just like, all right, you probably can't do no shows on this right here, but we got so much that we can do. Black people, we have so much things that we can just, if we come together, we can blow anybody out the water because we are it. We are the entertainers. We are the athletes. We are the brains of these operations. But we down ourselves and allow somebody to go over us because what? I don't get it. I'm on mine.
Shit, look, we're 80%. Black people is 80% of the NFL. And NBA, there's one black owner. And he's like he's part black. Hi, Kendra.
We got Kendra. Hey, Kendra, put that mask on when you talk to us, girl.
Put the mask back on. We don't want you to get sick and shit. Nah, it look like you eating.
Hi, guys.
Yeah, what you doing over there?
I'm at work. I'm eating. I'm doing everything but working, but don't tell nobody.
I think you told them for you.
They be good. They be good. They ain't getting fired.
What you do for a living? You look like you're in a classroom.
Well, I'm in a city government building. I work for a youth summer program job in Baltimore. So
respect. Thank you.
Okay, yeah. Baltimore, what it do?
Yes, we love y'all. We love you. Well, I love y'all. I make my good friend watch you guys because I love how you cuss him out all the time, Lorel. I swear. And like, you're a genius, Wax. Like I have to respect you, Wax, because like,
thank you.
You off the chain, but you be knowing what you're talking about, and I think it's because you've learned from your experiences.
Amen.
At first, I was with you, but then I learned. Then you lost. Know what? Midway through.
I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? Because I think I got like shit conversations.
Yeah, shit.
So when you sit on the toilet, you understand what the fuck I was just saying. I think people should listen to Bully and the Beast while y'all taking a shit.
It's sad, but sure. You know what? Every time I get into an argument, it might be a long one. Eat clean. The conversation will be over.
HelloFresh.
Yes, but you guys are awesome. I love your podcast. You guys keep me laughing. If I'm in a bad mood, I just listen to L'Oreal cuss you out all day.
Listen, do any of the kids look at your boobs? Baby, you listen, baby?
This guy.
All right.
They just call the office. They can't see me.
Oh, they can't see. I thought you like one of them counselors that with the kids that got to deal with them. They be like, "Hey, Miss Kendras, how you doing?"
Exactly.
I want you to help us out. You need some advice. If not, I'm gonna have you weigh in on this topic we got.
Okay, I don't need any advice.
Okay. So basically, we had a voicemail, and this one of our callers, she told us that she slept with one of her friends of 10 years. They were friends for 10 years, best friends, and now she's head over heels in love. She hasn't been with anybody in a while, and he has 2 jobs, so she doesn't see him as, that much. what have you ever slept with a friend?
I have, and she fucking up the game. You can't be falling in love, especially if it's a friend. Especially if the friendship was established before the intimacy part. You have to have those guidelines of respect. Like I actually got into a entanglement. Are we using that right now? One of my good friends. Like we were friends from high school, and then in our adult years, we kind of like crossed that line, but. We cherished our friendship that even though the natural feelings got into, place, because you can't deny once you, especially if you putting it down, you were like, oh my God.
Yeah. That's what she said. That's what she said. That was the problem. He was too good.
I said that too. However, I value and I cherish my friendship and that I respected him to have that conversation. We put our feelings on the table and said, this is how I'm feeling right now.
Respect.
How are you feeling? And we came to a mutual understanding that we valued our friendship so much that if the extraness caused us to like get out of line, we was going dead. We've taken breaks from being sexual just because we value our friendship so much.
That's good.
You gotta check.
You're smart.
Well, thank you. You gotta check
right.
yourself.
That's a good way to do it. Well, she's not doing it the good way.
She's fucked up. She's thirsty.
She's all in love.
Stop calling her thirsty. It makes me feel bad every time you call her thirsty.
She just said it. She's all in love is thirsty to me for a man. All in love for a girl. When girls say, "Oh, she all in love," dudes be like, "Man, she thirsty as hell."
Exactly.
Right, Doc?
What happens if you don't want to fuck the person? Because now the situation that I was in, it was like, to me, I was like, damn, I thought that this was only going to be a one-time thing. Like, no, I don't even come around your ass no more.
Not if it's good.
No, but I'm not like that. It's so weird. Like, I can, like, in my mind, I was like, yo, I was just fucked up. Like, this is one time. One.
See, this how it happened.
Now we in a relationship.
Fucked up, right? After 3 times.
Well, see, that's why you gotta have those. And I use it. I think men do it all the time. Men have this thing there. They'll let their attraction lead them. Like a man will smash a girl and won't even really like her. So
hate her.
I kind of have.
But why would you say a man? What if a woman feels that way?
Well, I was about to say.
Shut the fuck up. You a slut.
I used to be. I'm so faithful right now.
I don't think that's being a slut. Like
I'm going to therapy.
If you're being safe, that's not being a slut. That's just being a human.
You can do whatever you want. I feel like it's all about the person that you are. People get into situations and relationships to have a person fulfill something that they're lacking in themselves.
Okay.
So for me, I had to get my, I was in a tumultuous relationship and it kind of made me build up walls. So I stood firm on my boundaries.
Excuse me. You was in a what relationship?
I was in a real tumultuous relationship.
Ain't nobody got time for that. Doc,
you know you can't use words like that.
Doc, did she lose you, Doc? Did she lose you,
It
brother?
was a trifle. It was trifle. It was so bad.
I was treacherous.
It was.
Doc making me thirsty over there. I think I'm thirsty because he got that big, what's behind you? Green juice? We can't hear you. You're on mute.
Sorry. I'm sorry. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
It's a spray bottle. It's my.
I thought that was
logo.
green juice.
Oh, he got his own company, L'Oreal.
Oh shit, Kendra.
Yeah, I'm here.
That's what I'm saying. Kendra over here, she's smart as hell, bro. She doing big work.
I'm just listening.
Doc don't got no mask on. You know he don't wear no condoms.
Nah,
I'm outside. Yes, I do.
Yeah, listen, and he got green juice. What do you need condoms for? He got green juice.
I just walked back into my office. Now I gotta go back into the closet. Y'all gonna give me oh my gosh.
What's going on,
but she need to stop. With that being said, she got
on my little break from work. How y'all doing today?
We good. We want to know, have you ever fucked one of your friends before?
He next to his girl. He next to somebody, y'all. He next to
somebody.
He
did. Stop.
No.
Who you next to, bro?
Lex,
who you next to, bro?
Guy. You know that?
Yes, he's next to somebody.
He fucked her friend.
I'm just
like not my friend, her friend.
You know when they look up away from the camera.
No, I never did that. That's violation.
Okay. Of course you're gonna say that. She's hearing us.
Listen, and I knew somebody was there because we like, yo, Kendra, there go Doc. You know, he's like, nah, I'm good.
I'm wiped out.
Maybe if she wasn't here, maybe she wasn't here.
I think y'all like, I've been on a call with y'all before.
Yeah, I remember.
You know, my life was a little crazy at that moment. I think I'm chilling now.
Well, tell us the update.
Okay. What happened? You got a shorty?
Well, first of all, it's not Brian's baby, Wax.
I told you.
I heard that episode.
I told you.
My guy, you work. You know what I'm saying? Everybody
Didn't I tell
work.
you it wasn't going to be Brian's baby? I hope it's yours. Is it your baby?
Yeah, it's mine. It's mine.
I told you it was going to be.
He look like you or what?
Yeah, big ass boy.
Blessings. God blessings to you, my brother.
Are you friends with Brian?
No.
Fuck Brian, right?
No, yeah.
Fuck Brian.
Yeah.
Listen, anybody that my shorty might say their name in a month, if she say his name more than 3 times a month, fuck him.
No, be careful if it's one, because there's definitely times where I've talked about a nigga that I've dealt with to another nigga, and like, yeah,
that's not cool.
Yes,
that's not
is.
cool.
Yeah,
we don't want to hear about nobody.
Because y'all don't like when we do that to y'all.
No, I mean, he didn't know. I knew.
That's even worse.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying, my brother? That's
you doing this shit right now.
That's boss.
Thank
you go smoke. Yeah, every time Lorel says
I'm not. I'm a good person.
I believe you're a good
drink
guy,
your green
bro.
juice.
I think you're a good guy. I think you got your business going on.
Yeah, I've been out the way.
You've been out the way.
He doesn't have a choice.
Because it's Corona. Right now, if it wasn't Corona right now, he probably would have got Kendra's number. But I don't think he's gonna do it now because it's Corona.
Wait, hold on. So take that.
Hey T.
Hi. Doc, can you just remind our listeners back of what is actually happened? Like,
well, let's start with the fact that we got into Who's on Drugs without T Diddy even allowing us to say that we were switching segments. She skipped 5 segments and went straight to Who's on Drugs.
Like, oh, we got somebody.
Didn't even tell us until Kendra was there with her mask eating lunch. And I was like, okay, Kendra.